Hey, you guys. Merry Christmas. Back to another topic that we're going to discuss on today is this Derrick Jaxn and his divorce. Stay tuned.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun and just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. Hey, what's up, KOED fam? Welcome back to another video with Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationship. It's all about reviews. It's all about entertainment. And tonight, we're going to be talking about Derrick Jaxn divorce. Derrick Jaxn, Mr. Jackson, if you ain't nasty.
He was nasty. So if this is your first time joining and you had not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below because we try to have fun over here. And yeah, make sure that you sign up for our Patreon. And Merry Christmas. And Merry Christmas, honey. You want to go to our website and get gifts for your family, but it's probably too late, honey, because you won't get in time for Christmas.
I'm telling you, man. Y'all wait 2 weeks out trying to get y'all. Y'all can always give people y'all don't like them late Christmas presents. No, better yet, y'all be going to CVS getting a late Christmas present from people y'all don't like. Here you go, a bar of soap.
All right.
Why you looking like that? I'm just saying. Some people do that.
It was one of them womp.
They don't know. They don't know womp.
It was. It like the Christmas tree when they be talking. We
here talking about some serious news.
It ain't that serious, Jam. Anyway.
Especially after his ex-wife put that video.
So let's go ahead and get into it. So we are discussing what a lot of people are discussing right about now is that Derrick Jaxn has filed for divorce. So we're going to read to you what he had put on his Instagram. And FYI, that ex-wife then shut down her Instagram, honey, because I was just over there today. Now it said private. So now you can't go over there and get all that stuff she was saying, honey, repost it.
Yeah, she don't stand behind your word. That's what you said. You said you are ignoring it, and if you come after her, this is gonna happen to you, and that's gonna happen to you. So they're not gonna know that if you got everything private.
So yeah, she said that yeah. No, but
what she said?
She said that her and her husband. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm gonna read you an article from Gossip, and it first says that Derrick Jaxn divorces his long suffering. What you said? What makes
that called? Yeah, what's long suffering? What she was suffering from?
Him.
Was it him or was it herself?
Him and his cheating. But evidently she stayed. So.
Yeah, so she didn't suffer too bad. She stayed. It's the way I look at it. If you're not happy, if somebody's doing something bad to you, leave. Don't sit there and take it.
So Bossa being messy to me.
Yeah, they were the headline. It was mostly somebody that she didn't like.
So Derrick Jaxn divorces his long-suffering wife, Helena Jaxn, after he's pictured a party in Miami with a mystery woman. So we're gonna get into that. So the relationship coach Derrick Jaxn was seemingly caught once again stepping out on his long-suffering wife, honey. They love the long-suffering, honey.
Okay, before you go any further, now was he caught in the past? I think we did a video like a year ago, 2 years ago. Was he caught? Because some people said, no, that wasn't the case. Somebody lied on him. What was it?
Yeah, women came out and said they've been with him.
Okay, so that's true. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You'll make sure now.
And so, anyway, the long-suffering wife, Helena Jaxn, now it looks like it's a wrap between them. So, it seems as though Derrick filed for divorce. So
pause. I'm sorry, guys. So you telling me, even though he's been caught cheating, he filed for the divorce?
Yeah. Okay. So going back, the first time she said, when there was this big thing, so relationship expert, coach, whatever you want to call him, Derrick Jaxn, which I used to watch him before I got married when I was in that single stage and stuff like that or whatever. So
Can I
I
be honest
did
with
used
you?
to watch him a couple of times.
From one dude to another dude, he was sus. He was sus for me. I never trusted that dude. I felt like he was catering to what saying things that what women, what women wanted to hear, to be all so he can be on the good side basically, and he was just always sus to me, always. But a lot of women bought into it.
Yeah, I mean, he was saying stuff like you said that women wanted to hear or needed to hear. You know what I'm saying? Whether he was following that stuff or
That's
not,
what I'm
it didn't matter.
saying. He's not following what he's preaching though. That's
But
the
do you
problem.
know? But do you know how many preachers?
I
You
get all
preach
that.
it, and then folks get saved, love Jesus, and
I
all
get
that stuff,
all
honey, and
that.
they don't emo be living right.
But this man out here throwing guys under the bus, throwing us men under the bus, saying basically we dogs, we don't know how to treat a woman, we don't
He
treat.
say all men.
But he said a lot of men, okay. But he's the main one doing
Oh,
what
yeah.
he's preaching against.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's probably why he was such an expert in knowing it. So anyway, so when that big thing came out and women started coming out the woodworks and said, "Hey, I've been with him. I didn't know that he was married and all that stuff, whatever." So we talked about, like you said, a couple of years ago. So anyway, he brought his wife. They looked like plain Jane, and they was talking about that bonnet that she had on, but she said that's her husband, that's Sebastian.
Yeah, because a lot of people didn't know he was married. I didn't know he was
I
married.
didn't know he married either.
He had his wife in the closet.
I mean, he is deep.
I'm talking about. That's why
her don't come out.
That's why she was probably long suffering. She was in the closet somewhere.
Yeah, so nobody knew this man was married. They was totally shocked. I don't know. I think people said that he used to wear a wedding ring. I don't know, but I never assumed that he was married, And so, but yeah, so nobody knew. So anyway, he then decided to bring her out the closet, honey.
After he got caught.
Right.
After he got caught, he brought her out the closet.
And she looked like she had been stuck in there, honey. Because she looked like she just was stuck in there.
Like he got her out the laundromat. Get her out the laundry basket.
Come on, honey. So she got on there and they holding hands. Just a recap of that, she said that she did walk away for a minute, but she came back and he said he wanted to work on his marriage. They're gonna reconcile, and they had counseling, yada yada. So that was in 2020.
Yo, 2021.
Fast forward to 2022. Here we go
again.
And now Tasha K had broke a story, and pictures had started circulating that he was out with this mystery woman. Well, shortly after that, it then hit the media. He said, "Let me tell y'all something, put on my Instagram." This is what he wrote. So let's go on. He said, "Over the past several months, my family and I have gone through many changes. Some of you have speculated, while others of you have reached out to offer support as we privately establish this new normal for ourselves and our beautiful children. Earlier this year, much prayer, counseling, deep consideration, we decided to go our separate ways and file for divorce." He said earlier this year. How early? January, February, March, how early? But anyway, making the decision to file was one of the hardest decisions of my life. He didn't say her, and my life. But I found peace knowing that our mission of raising our healthy children, starting with healthy and whole parents, is still being accomplished. You notice he started saying I and my. From falling in love as just teenagers to becoming spouses and now co-parenting, I'm grateful for the years that we spent together and would have traded them in for nothing. I was blessed to have such an amazing person in my life and will forever be thankful for all she has meant to our family. And of course, it hit the news medias and all that stuff, whatever. So, of course, the Shade Room posted something and saying later, last night, the blogger Tasha K released exclusive photos of a relationship Derrick Jaxn is close proximity with another woman, not his wife. It ain't his wife. In Miami during an art basel. Shortly after, Derrick Jaxn announced his divorce and alluded to the fact that he had separated from his wife, Derrick Jaxn, earlier this year. However, it doesn't appear that Derrick was on the same page. Being, if you recall, less than a month ago, she posted a video on social media scrutinizing and word curses over anyone that tried to defame or destroy her relationship with Mr. Jaxn. In November, she released a program for married couples. Yes, she did, honey. That teaches them how to overcome infidelity. Whatever the case may be, keep both parties lifted up in prayer. This announcement comes after that appeared to be a mental unravel for his wife,
Ex-wife.
Danae. Yeah, just say it on here. I'm just reading what it says. The stay-at-home mom shared a now viral video condemning those who speak negatively of her marital union. Excuse me. Now, after that, this is what she said: make your husbands and your wives become widows. Let your children become fatherless. Let your seeds become vagabonds on the earth. Let the words of your mouth and the words of your hands be returned back to you. Let it go down to your throat and choke you slowly until your days become few on the earth. She continued. The word of God says, touch not my anointing and do my prophets, and they spell prophets wrong, but that's okay. No harm. You've been warned. So, yeah, before we continue in that, you want to say something, baby?
That sounds like a threat to me, man. I'm gonna get me a restraining order. But no, all joking aside, man. Somebody's lying here. He said they filed for a divorce earlier this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what, last month she put out the program for the married couples and such. And then she released that wild video like recently. Apparently they were still together at the time because she did say husband, so the time frame don't add up to me. It doesn't add up.
Now, of course, the people that like to go out there and search for court documents and all that stuff, I'm wondering if anybody has pulled up the divorce papers that he said allegedly is out there that he filed, earlier this year. But then he said it's been a few months ago that they family been going through a lot of changes and stuff. So yeah, a lot of it don't make no sense. Okay. So did she know?
Well, here's the thing. When did he get caught with the woman in Miami?
Recently, this weekend.
This weekend? Okay. Now he decided to come out with all this, right? It was
silent.
Yeah. It seemed like he was trying to get ahead of a story. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to put that out there to kind of basically deflect you a little bit. You know, say, well, I was divorced anyway. You know what I'm saying? So when you saw me with this chick in Miami, I was single, you know what I'm saying? So he putting that out there, so he can kind of cover himself.
Right.
Which, if you can do it and get away with it, it's pretty smart, you know what I'm saying? So now you don't look as bad because you were single when you got caught with the chicken.
Oh, was you? So now my thing is that, Derrick is all about his brand and his money, right? And I know his brand and his money suffered after these women came out and said that they had been with him and they didn't know he was married. And so all of that big scandal, and I know his pocket got hurt. Now, what I'm thinking is, he was caught with this woman, which is really stupid because of who you are. A lot of people gonna know you and take pictures, blah blah blah, whatever.
Some people feel like they're untouchable, so it doesn't matter, who if they get caught with somebody because they feel like it's nothing gonna happen to them. And also, you gotta look at it like this too. He been caught once before, and she still stuck by his side.
Well, yeah, I wasn't talking about that.
Oh, okay.
You didn't let me finish.
My bad. Get to it, then. Get to it.
I would knock this tree over and hit you in the head.
So
anyway, I was saying that he's all about his brand. So what a way to not let nobody know that you're separating from your wife, divorcing from your wife's wife or nothing like that, to keep your image and to keep your brand going, because she now coming out with some marriage thing, child. And then he posted on his thing. He still got his post going on and stuff like that. So to me, it was about keeping the brand.
Yeah.
But now people done.
You're right. I agree with you. But apparently she co-signed on that too, because she kept it quiet too. If they were divorced earlier this year,
right? If
keep
that
the
was
brand,
true,
right? If keep the brand going.
Yeah.
Now, if that's not the case, they probably got divorced recently. You know what I'm saying? Like in the last 2 or 3 weeks, probably. I'm not sure, but I'm just trying to figure out the timeline here. But I agree with you. It's all about the branding.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Money.
All right. This is the brand about being this couple, this relationship guru. So how can you be a relationship guru when your relationship's
Yeah,
falling
it's
apart.
jacked up.
Yeah.
And the fact too that we didn't know who you was, girl. And then all of a sudden you coming out with marriage thing. I went on her Instagram. She's selling clothes. She doing a lot of stuff.
Well, to me, he's trying to kind of cater to her after he got caught the first time. So he's trying to, incorporate her in his branding. So that's why I think she's doing all this other stuff to make her feel better, to give her something to do while he got there doing his own little dirt on the side.
Well, to me, she looked like she renegade, baby. Like she don't need nothing to do. She got it. She branded herself. She doing this. She doing that. You know how?
I never heard none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is, you know how when a person get a taste of fame, or you know what I'm saying, people start following, and it seems like she got that taste. Now people over here on her.
But she got that taste the wrong way, because she look like boo boo. You know what?
But she is kind of turning it and saying, "Hey, I can teach you how to be this."
How can you teach me to save my marriage when your marriage is falling apart?
Well, that was before the people knew that they wasn't together.
But it don't matter. He been cheated so many times. It don't matter.
But what I'm saying is they was going to counseling and all that stuff.
It doesn't matter. All these women came forth and I was with your husband, and you gonna try to tell me she's gonna try to tell you to keep your husband in check, and when she can't keep her own husband in check.
So let me finish this article.
Golly, man.
So
talking about wishing death on people, reaching down people's throat and stuff, man. Come on.
So the Naya rage shocked social media, and it grew, as it was a stark contrast to the peaceful demeanor she displayed in the video with Jaxn before. Remember?
I remember when she looked all.
She said she had on her helmet of salvation. There wasn't a bunny. There was a helmet of salvation. And so anyway,
bruh, I see why you. Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna stop joking, man. But I get it. She's a very spiritual woman. I get it. But still, you got to point that spirituality in a positive way. All that bunny using as a helmet, and and you want to reach down people's throats, and want the people fatherless and kidless, and come on, man. That's not love.
The mystery woman who appeared alongside the adulterer in the video deleted from her social media account. It's likely she was led to believe that Derrick was separated, like the previous woman we talked about, years ago. She claimed she had an affair with the relationship guru after Jaxn assured her he was separated from his wife, according to the Daily Mail. So, and they pretty much just talk about, the previous things that he went through.
Like I said, he got caught in Miami. So after he got caught, he put this story out that he's been separated and divorced, so to kind of save his brand, so he won't be looking bad like he's out there cheating still.
Right.
So I guess he'd rather say, I'm single, I can do this. Which, if you are single, yeah, go ahead and knock yourself out. Date, hang out with all the women you want to, go ahead. Mm-hmm. But if you're married and you got your brand based off relationships and marriage, yeah, that's a bad look for you, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because it's now. You trying to do it for the sake of money. You know what I'm saying? Staying together or whatever. It just don't look right. So,
yeah, because I go back to this. You say you filed for divorce earlier this year, but apparently between earlier this year and now, y'all have books out. Y'all still together. Yeah. Nobody heard about it. She got some kind of classes out to keep marriages together. And, it was all to the good.
Right. She got everything.
And then she put this video out saying, you don't speak on me and my husband. She didn't say me and my ex-husband. She said me and my husband. You know what I'm saying? So
she said whoever speak on me and my husband.
And she was passionate about it.
She said, "Cause touch not the anointing, put the prophet in her heart. Let me say something about that. Go ahead, baby."
But so apparently, when she said it, they were still together. That's what you will assume, right? So all of a sudden he said, "What? No, man, we've been separated. We've been married. We've been divorced, man. That's why I'm not married with this woman. That's why I'm down here partying and dancing with this woman, because we've been divorced. So which is it? Were y'all divorced earlier this year? Or it just happened? Come on, man. Some of you ain't adding up with the timeline."
Yeah, and then for her to say, touch not my anointed, do my part. You got to first be anointed.
She is anointed.
I ain't talking about her.
Oh.
I'm talking about Derrick.
Oh, nah, I don't know about Derrick. He
That
annoying.
he is anointing people, but it ain't
Nah,
with
ain't
the
the one.
Spirit of God, honey.
Well, it was something else, man. And he ain't put no oil on their head.
So yeah, so if you're gonna use the scripture, use it right. But anyway, so
Man, she should put the bundle on his head, that helmet of salvation. And he probably won't be out there having all them doggone women.
so my thing is this. I think that Derrick, if he wants to go out there and live his best life being a hoe, let him go on out there, child. Do what you want to do. But I really don't think that when it comes to, like he said, they got married young, they were
I was
teenagers
just
and all
about
that
to.
stuff.
I was just about to. It's the same old line, the same old theory, the same old again. You get married young, especially a guy gets married young, right out of high school. Really haven't been out there to figure out what he wants in life and do what he wants to do in life. Really haven't been out there to live life. You get married. Now, also while you're married, now you want to try to figure life out. But you're trying to do it while you're married. When I say figure life out, I mean being with women, different type of women or different women, So it's kind of hard to do that when you're married. So that's why sometimes me personally,
You ain't supposed to do it.
true that. So me personally, I want to get married. I wouldn't do it right out of high school. I will wait, kind of figure life out, and see what I want in a woman, because you want to see what you want in a woman, because the woman you pick is going to be with you the rest of your life.
And plus, at a young age, you don't even know who you are.
Right. You still trying to figure yourself out.
What you like, what you don't like, what you put up with, what you won't put up with.
Now, I'm not saying every person, I'm not saying every guy, but I know a lot of guys that got married young, decide when they get in their 30s and 40s, and now they want to go out there trying to live life while they married. And it just don't work out.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, they started too young, and now and then as people grow, it seems like she got spiritual or more spiritual, and
he did right.
He was like, yeah,
I'm for the streets. I'm for the streets. And here's the thing. I'm sorry to cut you out. And the reason I'm saying I speak from experience. Okay, I went out there at a young age. I didn't want to get married because I knew what I wanted. I wanted to play the field, date, and see what I wanted in a woman. So by the time I did all that, I got tired of doing it. So I was like, okay, when I get in my 30s, I'm ready to settle down now. I've been did all that. I've been to the clubs. I've been to the strip club. I did all that. I'm tired. I want a good woman.
Wait. And then like they say, man, he ready to settle down when he in that wheelchair. I'm tired.
I'm tired, man.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm ready. I want a good woman. I want a good life. I want a good family. Now I'm ready to settle down. You know what I'm saying? But some guys, they do it the opposite way. They get married young. Now they want to play the field. Now they want to date other women. They want to get that variety now. But you married. So yeah, that's just me. That's my theory.
But anyway, y'all, yeah, it was something I was gonna say, but my husband cut me off. But it's all good. So yeah, because maybe you said I didn't mean to cut you off, and then it was something. Yeah, and then it was something I was about to say, but
I'm sorry.
It's all right. But anyway, yeah, that's all we got. If there are any updates, we may come back, but it seems as though the ex-wife has put her Instagram on private and stuff like that because she didn't want y'all over there creeping and getting more videos.
Go ahead. Or if y'all be over there creeping, she gonna stick her hand down your throat. I'll tell you, y'all better stop creeping on that one.
And don't be trying to use, girl. We is not doing no slander, honey. Let me tell you something. When your husband decides to be a public figure, you know what I'm saying? People are going to have their say, and especially when he decided to cheat on you and make you pretty much a private wife, because everything was about you was private. And now all these women are coming out, and the women, coming out saying that they've been with him, blah, 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 whatever. So, yeah, you're a public figure. So, ain't nobody, and I can understand when you saying, please don't be lying on us and all that stuff, whatever, but don't
who's
say.
lying, though?
Don't say who, whoever put their name in. Girl, our name is in, our name is in our mouth.
Here's the thing. I hate that she had to go through all that. I do. But, hey, sometimes when you see the red flags, you got to speak up. And she didn't speak up. Well, she did.
I don't know, child. I don't know. It's just it's
It's an
a
ugly
shame.
situation. Yeah, it is.
It's definitely a shame because
Then
all
you
of
got
this,
kids involved too,
and then
man.
all of this is his brand. Like this is his brand. If he ain't got this, what he got? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all bought into it though. Ooh,
So
Derrick
I
Jaxn.
ain't buy no
Ooh,
books or nothing. I just watched the video.
You know he's talking about. That's right, Derrick. Ooh, you the
Get 'em.
man. That's right.
Get him.
Get him. Yeah, Derrick's a good
Thank
man.
you.
He know what he's want to talk about. He
Take
know.
notes.
Yeah, little do y'all know, y'all was hoodwinked. Y'all was bamboozled.
Nope, because there was some good advice and women
Oh.
followed it. Wait a minute, hold up.
But
There was some good advice. Women followed it. It saved them. It helped them. All that stuff. Now I can't help you with regular. Now God can use whoever He want to, but dude was speaking some facts. So yes, it helped with, even though he was regular, he was good and regular.
Yeah, but I still don't buy that, man. Yeah, you know, I hear you all that. That's bull crap to me. You know what I'm saying? Because when I look at it, this dude was a snake oil salesman. No, that's all he was. That's all he was. He said all them good things about women that were how a man should treat a man. How a man should treat a woman, but he didn't treat his own woman that way.
Oh yeah, well yeah, he's a hypocrite. He is snake. He trash. So y'all.
But y'all could got that same information from a good man on the street.
Where they at? I know I'm one right here, but I'm just saying you weren't out there telling information like that. You weren't out there.
When I try to tell women information like that, they didn't want to listen. Okay, then they get one of with these other guys, these zeros out here, then they get knocked across the head a couple of times. And, oh, Eddie was right. No, I tried.
Where your books at? Where your Instagram at? Where your Facebook at? You ain't trying hard enough. You should have went down on social media.
I did one, two people.
There you go.
That's right. After they shut me down, I said, y'all don't want to hear what I got to say. Y'all do not want to hear what I got to say.
People represented the whole. All the women in the world.
All women had to do was find a good man that was a straight shooter. They would have told them the same thing that Derrick told them. Real talk. You know, all men ain't like that. Oh man, you got some good brothers out there. You really do. You know what I'm saying? And the way Derrick had it, people thinking that all black men was bad, and that's why I didn't like about it.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I understand he was
saying all,
but that's what a lot of brothers took. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that rubbed a lot of brothers the wrong way because he had some good brothers out there, and he didn't speak about the good brothers enough. All he did was point out the negative.
I got you.
He never pointed out the positives of what a brother can do for a woman.
Did you listen?
Huh?
Did you ever listen to him?
I listened to a couple of things he said. I said, man, he's bunk, man. All he trying to do is sell his brand.
I think that he did speak some positive. I can't remember everything he said, but
I really can't remember. Cause a couple times I listened to him, man. Yeah, he trying to cater to you women, man. Yeah, man, that's all he's doing. He the type of brother in the club would tell a woman whatever she wants to hear to get what he wants. And I was right.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, you guys. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. That's all we got. This video was too long, but hey, we had to see it. We had to get our opinion out there and everything, honey.
Well, I gotta say, if I see a hand going down my throat, I take everything back I said.
Anyway, whatever. She better keep them hands over there, honey, and all of that she was trying to do. All right, on that note, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. As we said at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I always put God first.
Deuces.
Hey.